hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the fullback. This is Roosevelt Nix. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. First carry for James Conner, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll go as a loss of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Toss play, Conner, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Conner, of course, missed the final month of the season with that ankle injury, and too bad because before that he was well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, but he finished with 973.
And he's definitely more than adequate in place of Le'Veon Bell because he caught the ball out of the backfield too. 55 catches, 13 total touchdowns. James Conner showed in preseason that he could play and carried it throughout the regular season as well.
Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. Got some real estate inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. The Steelers, of course, had all the questions lingering with Le'Veon Bell. Tip of the cap to James Conner. He really has filled in nicely.
He prepared himself as if he were going to be the starter right from week 1. And I got to see him in preseason, and you saw a little bit of everything. His ability to run inside, also run to the perimeter, catch the ball in the backfield. And how about his season opener against Cleveland? They didn't win the game, but he played awfully well, 135 yards rushing, and he helped close out a big win at Tampa Bay in Week 3 on Monday Night Football with some nice runs down the stretch.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And down inside the 15 he goes. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And
he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eli Rogers from 13 yards out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Cousins on 1st down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action now. Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. 23 yards on the play.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. They'll throw again. Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. And he finds Cook. Still fighting. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cody Sensabaugh. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that ball hitting the ground, let's take a spin around the league real quick. Last week we discussed the head coaching vacancies. There were 8 of them. Well, a lot of those places have already found new coaches, Charles. Some old faces in new places. Bruce here. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. He's at the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Game time, baby.
Boswell for the extra point. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. For the Minnesota Vikings, earlier you and I were breaking down Kirk Cousins' season and the disappointment there, but they go from 13-3 to 8-7-1, and this was a team that many thought off that 13-3 season were Super Bowl contenders. What happened?
I think they struggled with Kirk Cousins meshing in as their new starting quarterback. Their offensive line had its share of troubles up front. Couldn't keep Dalvin Cook healthy as their lead runner. But the defense, even though the numbers were good at the end of the year, they struggled throughout as well. They had some games where they gave up some big plays. Remember the Rams game earlier in the season? The Packers game that was a tie, I think the second game of the year. So all in all, they could just never get that consistency and cohesiveness that they had in 2018.
Boy,
but it's a team that's not very far away. They can bounce right back into the playoffs in this upcoming year. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Trotty. They're able to convert on
Steelers
third
ain't
down.
got
That
no
sets
good
up
run
a first
defense,
and goal.
boy.
So close.
I'm
Couldn't get
gonna
all
run
the way
this
in, knocking on the
shit out of
doorstep down to the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. Carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Throwing his Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave. Busting throw to get him for a loss of 6. Third and goal for Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Bailey got the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Got a second here to assess Pittsburgh's last season as their offense comes onto the field. You know, for most of the folks that are fans of the Steel City, they're probably saying, wow, this was tough. But, hey, they were 9-6-1. The thing is, expectations there are playoffs every year.
You're right, and to show that, they haven't been under 500 since 2003. It's a very consistent franchise. But remember how the season began. Le'Veon Bell once again holding out. They expected him to show up and play. That didn't happen. Then at the end of the year, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Man, I'm trying to throw that shit on
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. Cousins now to throw on first down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
First down. Here's Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play fake. Cousins. He's got his man on the crossing route. Touchdown, Vikings.
I told you, Bubba, it's over. I just know I want to see your playing style.
And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT.
You can't run.
Extra point up and good by Bailey.
Bro,
and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Yeah. About to be a
Bailey
blowout.
now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Okay, partner, got to fit in some Super Bowl chatter here. We're going to have New England and the L.A. Rams, two teams that had to go on the road and win their respective conference titles.
And think about this. The Patriots, who went to 8 straight AFC championship games, back in the Super Bowl yet again, yet they believe they're the underdogs and feel like the whole world is against them. How did they get to adopt that posture? But it's working for them.
And remember, by the way, the Patriots, their first Super Bowl win was against the Rams back in their St. Louis days.
So a lot has changed for the Rams since then. And the Patriots, consistently the most successful team in the NFL. This is going to be fun.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Javon Hargrave in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen, 51 yards.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down, and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go and make the play, even with defenders around them.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Watch this touchdown right
pass
here.
completion there to go the wrong way. Lost
Touchdown
yardage.
all the way.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized.
That nigga was wide open,
well,
too.
And you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, baby. I didn't get to play that play.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger.
Nah. You got lucky.
Smith-Schuster.
Nah, nigga. Well, you got lucky. I know you was about to go to.
26. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Connor. And back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw. forced out to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Where you think he was going at?
Able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Everybody been covered, bro. I was waiting for you to throw that interception.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Boy, you about to throw an interception, boy. I promise you.
So on 4th down, out trots the
field
kicker
goal?
in a big spot here.
Definitely about
the
to
left
lose.
hash should be a fairly easy one here. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time.
Oh, you got lucky.
Just a bit too much.
Boy, you got lucky.
Here's Matt Wild now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be taken at the 13. Yards on the return that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Connor. Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th
I like
quarter.
that. I like that. Even though I pushed tackle, I like that. Better go for that too, Bubba. Yeah, but you ain't about to get it, so.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't
I
get
could
it.
be a prick and run up the clock.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range.
Oh, these niggas is slow. Come on, man.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get
this look
something
like a
going
good-ass
on this
play.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Yup.
Throw left side on target to Field.
Dang, you lucky. Your ass been staying in the zone the whole game.
20 big ones and a first down. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
This play about to be a massive play.
From the shotgun.
See that word I used? Nice. Oh, I thought you was going to intercept that shit.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
That would have been a game changer.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Dang, he was wide open
being
too.
Chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Yo!
In the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yards.
Well, I had 2 people open, boy.
Here in the 4th quarter.
Right,
now a big 2-point conversion.
Let's go, baby.
Still to come.
Yo, don't let me move nobody out the fucking backfield, boy. Let me see something. Let's see this shit work.
To the air again, it's Cousins.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Got to call somebody, baby.
Into the end zone to extend the lead by 2
It's
more.
a good game, man. But I'm just so nice. I'm a master.
Now to kick this one away.
Master craftsman.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Get your ass down.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I ain't sacking
and the
out.
Steelers set to take the field.
Excuse me.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Roethlisberger will throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Get that shit out of here, boy.
On 1st down, but couldn't connect.
That was your perfect chance, too, boy. That was one-on-one blitz.
And they were more than
perfect chance.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
he got
down
90
right
yards?
there.
Oh, yeah, he did break a big one.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure
What
here.
you about to do, baby?
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Boy, I was all in there. Get the hell out of here, bruh. Boy, this game ain't shit, boy. I didn't accept that. I was all on that play.
Just short for 4th down.
Boy, I was all on that play, bruh.
Time for a break.
Boy, hawk that shit and everything. Boy, you better have a good ass play. I'm telling you. Let me see what you got.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
INT, baby.
Oh,
you lucky. I knew he was going to run. I knew he was going to run.
At least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock
should be a dick and let you score and then score again and win the game.
Major surprise, but they picked it up. Now they got to really hurry.
Over the middle here to Brown. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Sacked the old game. Let's change that shit.
Back to throw. finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on a first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Touchdown. You should get a touchdown.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw.
Boy, you stupid, boy.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Juju
Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second
good like
down.
me, man. You can't do the running throws. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Ain't nobody over here. All right, here we go. I got him. Don't worry. I changed the play.
Back to throw.
Oh, you lucky!
Incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver.
Game is over, bruh.
Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's back to throw.
Get your ass out of here, boy.
To it through the contact.
Bam, nigga.
What a great sequence.
Told you game is over.
So far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Get your ass out of there, boy.
They had to go for
Game is over. Good game, bruh, but it's over.
Win this football game. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way.
I should have handed off to
on
you.
the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely.
Played the great
things have happened. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10.
Rematch. We play for Cash App, nigga.
Cousins here.
Oh, shit.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken
Damn, you got me.
What a huge play at
I'm about
this
to hurt
point
your
in the
feelings
game.
right now.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Damn, that's crazy. Don't let me do nothing. Fuck you, man.
Cousins to throw. He's gonna
Boy, you stupid boy. Oh my. Gee, golly whiz.
Successful. 4th down now.
They won't let me do
I'm
that.
not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch.
Who did
the
that
arm
jump?
there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. This is taken at the 10.
Get your ass.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
What?
Brown. And he slips up
They
past
treat
the
my man,
45
boy.
before being tackled. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Boy, they treat my
Big
damn
Ben has the
lineman like
knowledge, certainly the
shit.
weapons
Boy,
to
look at
pull
this.
this off. We know he's
Push
done it
him
many
square.
times in
He
the
can't
past.
break no tackle, boy.
Transmits itself to the rest of the offensive unit because these guys know that with Big Ben leading them,
Man, that shit about to end
confidence
right
they can
now,
get it done.
brother.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Right now.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation?
They got
No more
130
timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm about to guard that nigga. It's my whole field right here.
Now it's
Don't do that play
Roethlisberger.
again.
Now a desperation.
Oh my God! He scored a touchdown!
For a Steeler
Oh
touchdown.
my gosh!
Vance McDonald.
Yo, that's my fault. Boy, you got me, boy. You got me. You got me.
Forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Now the Vikings now heading onto the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now Cousins, he's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, you
4
lucky, boy.
ticks
I'm about
left
to
here
take
on
a
the
field goal,
clock.
too.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
To throw is Cousins.
Boy, you about to lose the game.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, you lucky.
By Cody Sensabaugh. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Game over. Uh-oh. Game over. Goodbye.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying.
Boy,
in
if I lose this
overtime,
shit,
that gets
super
doubled,
cocky.
doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and
Nah,
help
I play
their
you better
team.
on this
And that
shit.
first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not laying back defensively. They blitzed right there first play in OT.
The game's changed a bit, hasn't it? I'm telling you, when we were kids, most of the time you'd lay back, not necessarily prevent defense, but you'd want everything in front of you and hope that the offense made a mistake. Now people aren't counting on that. They're going after them and being aggressive. Of course, if they pick up your blitz, it could be a big play for the offense.
And he comes back with one complete.
Boy, I thought he was about to spin off that. I think I hit you with that slow-mo spin. Let me see that play again.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. Cook.
Stiff on that nigga, man. Oh, get the...
Give him 5 on the carry there,
Come
and it'll be
on.
second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Cousins now on second down.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Rudolph has it left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. It puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. Now a second down throw for Cousins.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing his Cousins. Oh, pressure too great, and he goes down
that's my fault. Oh, I probably lost this game because I messed up.
So a big move here,
probably lost this
to win
game.
in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yo.
Play action now.
Oh, shit. Ow. Damn, that man got to play good now.
Of the afternoon. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, you fucked that up. Nigga, why would you do that shit? That was dumb.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So
I was sitting in the zone like a motherfucker. So either you want to throw
for whatever reason,
or you going to run. Now, I thought you was going to run.
I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I
good game, though, man. I appreciate it.
Want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
Well, he's stopping my run.
Do a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I think because I know that Pittsburgh's still a team, man.
Second down.
Boot up. Then it. Look at that, man. Look at MVP, man. Look at the MVP. Let's go, baby. I'm going to score a touchdown, man. We ain't doing no field goal junk around here, bro. Touchdown territory. You might sack me.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Well, he got a horrible rollout, boy. That nigga rollout is horrible.
Second sack now of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Cousins now.
Oh, yeah, I got you on this one. Damn, boy.
Brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
That nigga fell down on the ground, got back
third down play,
up.
We're going to get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. The Vikings on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6.
Baby.
Working out of the gun. Cousins.
Play some defense, baby.
Open man is complete. And he will score.
Touchdown. Yeah.
Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my
Here
meal.
we go.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type